Now we're going to talk a little bit about cracking walnuts. We've been talking about walnut crackers. One thing I failed to mention was on the lady that bought this cam in, I had to cut the handle off, cut the end of the camshaft off, and to get that thing apart, I did. Put a new cam in it, put a new lever in it, had it working like brand new one, walked out the door and asked me what they owed me, and I said nothing. And they had been back there eyeballing one of my new ones, so they went back and bought a new one, took it home with them too. But anyhow, on the nuts, I've talked a lot in the past about tried to impress upon people the importance in soaking the walnuts. After they've been dried for a little while, they start getting too dry, and when you crack them up, the nut meats inside just fall out. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to crack quite a few nuts here just to show you just exactly how it all works. And soaking the walnuts is not really simple. It is simple, but the nut, if it's been stored inside a real dry climate control area, then it's going to be super dry. It will take longer to soak that nut to get it acting right than it will on some of the other ones. If they've been out in like an outdoor setting, it's more humid and it won't take quite as long. But what it amounts to, when you soak a walnut, throw some of them in a bucket of water, and in a day crack one, 2 days crack one, find out just exactly how long it takes on your particular nuts to get them to cracking, and you will learn real quick, real easy, and you will absolutely be thrilled to death that you did this. Now, on the first one I'm going to crack, this particular nut has not been soaked. It is dry, very dry. And I'm going to open it up and show you inside just how the nut meats. Some of them are going to come out pretty good. This one's not bad at all, but they're still broken up, and it could be a whole lot better. Didn't get a sack for the other stuff. Now, this is the same nut right here that I have soaked. So much easier. All right, I'm not gonna, there's the whole thing. All right, you see how much better it is on that particular nut. Now, that particular nut is a real thick shell. It's a hard nut to crack. I have some here that are not. They're thinner shells. I've got some kind of mediums. This is kind of a medium right here. Yeah, well, only God and a squirrel knows what's in there, but you get the idea. See how that one cracked out, even though it is a bad nut. Let me try another one from that. This is a little bit better. All right, rather than spend any more time with it, now I'm going to go to what is my second best favorite one. This one is a little bit thinner shell. And as you can see, it was not soaked. That really shows you what when you don't soak them. Now, don't think I pushed the handle all the way down on that one. didn't get it down far enough to, I didn't feel that last little crack. That's dry error right there. Put it back in, get the rest of it out, and it's ready to fall out. Well, there's two of them there that just don't want to come completely out. But I won. And I have now one more. This is my absolute favorite right here. This thing has a super thin shell. This particular nut is, I didn't get it in there straight. Crack, right? I did it. I messed that one up. Well, I can't do everything perfect. Let me get another one. I thought I got out of the ones that I had soaked. No, these haven't been soaked. So, as you can see, they're cracking up and broke. Got them out of the wrong pile. Let me see if I can find one over here. That I believe has been soaked. There we go. There's your half. And the other half trying to fall out. But right here, show you again what we do with these. There's that one out. Come over here. Snap that, get the other nut out once in a while. But, you know, this is what you got. This is the nutcracker. This is what it does, and it'll do it every time. You get your nuts prepared right. And I will mention one more little thing about these right here. These we introduced to the nutcrackers 20 years ago because it is about the neatest thing, as you can see, for getting, and everybody loves it, but they were not designed for cracking nuts. They were designed for cutting fabrics and real fine wires and everything. But we tried several of them, and we came up with this one about 6 years ago. We've had a 97% success rate with it. It's really, really good, but once in a while it will break. They're carbon steel. You get too much carbon in it and makes them brittle, and we have some breakage, and any breakage we will take care of what we can. But the main thing with them is whenever you crack a nut, don't be twisting it. You start twisting it, it causes it to break. Use them with care and everything, and I think you'll absolutely love it. Now I'll say one more thing about this hat I'm wearing. I am an American. I love this country. I'm Navy. I was in the Navy. And I'm proud of it. I love this country. I don't love the way it's going right now, but God's in charge. And He's in control. And all will be well. Thank you for watching.